Texas Lutheran University is profiling 2019-20 senior student athletes with one-on-one video interviews over the next few months. Our seventh senior interview is with Alex Talley of TLU men's tennis. Alex, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
We have 5 questions for you today, and we start with this one. When you look back on your career at Texas Lutheran in tennis, is there a particular match that comes to the front of your mind as memorable? And what happened in that match to make it so memorable?
When I look back, there was one match, I believe it was my freshman year against Austin College. It was a 3-set match where I won in a tiebreak. We ended up losing the match as a total as a team, but that was probably the first time where I was put in a high pressure situation. And it was really nice because my team was behind me the whole time. I believe I was the second to last one on, so I had a lot of support. And it really opened up college tennis for me and opened my eyes to what I would have to go through the next 4 years.
What was those things that really opened your eyes? What in particular did you realize when winning that match?
To kind of block out a lot of things going on with the other team, and also to believe in my shots and have confidence to hit through and just keep on working. And you're not going to win every point, so you just had to work through and win as many points as you could, and eventually you win those 2 extra points to help you win that match.
I know it's disappointing that your 2020 season came to a close prematurely, but what were you most proud of with this year's men's tennis team as you guys progressed throughout the year?
I was really proud of how the team was developing through the season. We started off a little shaky and a little rusty, but I felt like towards when the season got closed, we were all kind of getting towards a peak of our performance where we were all playing really well, all bonding as a team. And I'm really proud of that, going through all the coaching changes that we did and being able to come together and work as a team to achieve that. And I really felt like we were doing really well with adapting, and our level was increasing very quickly.
What did tennis teach you in your life, and particularly in your collegiate life? What were some of the biggest lessons that tennis can teach you on and off the court?
Patience, that the time will come to grind through that. You might not see a reward right immediately, like in a point where you're 10, 15 shots in. You have to wait for your opportunity, and that's kind of what I've taken, is that you just work hard no matter what. And regardless of if you take a setback, you just have to keep on going, push that behind you, move forward. And that's really what tennis taught me, and how to control my emotions in kind of stressful situations. Since tennis is such a mental game, you really feel a lot of emotion on your own, and it really translates well to life when you're going through something stressful. It really helps you deal with and kind of know who you are as a person, and fight through that stuff.
Did doubles or singles, did it have more profound effect on you? And I'm sure there's different things with each of them, but what about doubles? What do you have to be, what did doubles matches teach you, playing with a doubles partner?
Teamwork, and to not get upset with your partner. It really teaches you to work together. And some days you're going to be really good and your partner might not be very good, and some days your partner might be very good and you might not be very good, and you just have to work through those things. But then when things work and y'all are both on, it's amazing, and it's just kind of a feeling you never forget.
Yesterday you were named Texas Lutheran's top male scholar athlete of the year. What does it mean to win that award for you?
It means a lot, actually. I take a lot of pride in how much work I put into school. I almost put everything second to school, so to win an award like that means so much to me. It kind of solidifies that everything I was doing through the 4 years was worth it, and all the hard work and late nights paid off.
And our final question, what's next for you, Alex, as you prepare to graduate from TLU after this May semester?
The future is interesting. I've been accepted to a PhD program at TCU for biochemistry, and I'm still debating whether or not to accept it or take a year to strengthen my application and apply to more biomedical science, where I can do research on more disease focused, like on humans. So those are the two paths that I could be going on, but I'm very excited for those things and very hopeful as well.
You have any disease in mind when you think of this, uh, studying diseases?
So for me, I've been looking at dementia, Alzheimer's research, cancer research, and then a bunch of viral and physiology researches. So yeah, it's there's a lot of diseases out there. They're all incredibly interesting and all very like different from each other. So I'm very, very excited actually for that.
What have you been interested, I guess, hopefully not to get too close to the COVID-19 pandemic, but what have you been from a medical, biological standpoint, what have you been interested about this disease that it creeps across our country?
Um, this disease is actually very interesting, the COVID-19, because it's so infectious and it's kind of the first time in, I think, in most of our lifetimes that a disease like this has come through. And it's really interesting because it's so infectious and it changes every day what we learn about it. And it's a very interesting disease. It's also kind of opening the world's eyes, I think, to the health professions and the importance of these research on diseases and things that we're doing, because now we're starting to see like, oh, we weren't ready for this necessarily. So to me, that's very interesting to see kind of the public who might not be as science related start to see the importance and also how we're coming together as a community throughout the country and, staying home, staying safe and flattening the curve.
All right, we're indeed trying to do that, Alex. We thank you for your time. Congratulations on your career at Texas Lutheran. Thanks for being such a good student athlete, and congratulations on your Student Athlete Award, Scholar Athlete of the Year.
Thank you.